6 months ago, I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
Okay, so this is the night before I start my lock journey. This is the hair. This is gonna be the last time that I have loose hair out. How amazing.
Starting my lock journey was beyond the physical appearance. It was a way to take back control of my confidence and finally do something for me. I knew that not everyone would approve. I knew that there would be days where I felt absolutely hideous. I knew that it wasn't going to be easy. But that was a challenge I was willing to take. Chapter 1: Infatuation. Months 1 to 3 was really the infatuation stage. You couldn't tell me anything at that time, and I was obsessed. So month 1 was by far the easiest month. I was the most confident, and I was in that new, fresh lock look. I had my little coils, and you couldn't tell me anything, and that was a stage where people didn't know exactly what I was doing, so they were asking me like, what are you doing with your hair, or how can I get my hair like that? And I was letting them know that those are my starter locks. Month 2 felt a little bit shaky in the beginning because that was my first time experiencing frizz. I did not handle it as well as I thought. I complained through the whole thing. I was like, Mom, oh my gosh, look at this frizz. I hate it so much. And then when I would go places, I would just put it in a ponytail and pretend like I didn't care about the frizz, but I did care about the frizz. And so I complained until my next retwist, and then I was fine again. I was like, yes, look at my fresh retwist. I'm so excited. Look at it. It's so cute. And I was back to that month 1 infatuation. So month 3 was my first side part. That side part was so cute. At that time, my locks were thin and I wasn't expecting them to get any thicker, but I was fine with it. I was like, I love this size. I love everything about it. I am so in love. And like I said, month 1 through 3 was infatuation. I was so in love with my locks and nobody could tell me anything. For years, I've struggled with my appearance and validation. Going to a predominantly white school shaped the way I viewed myself and my hair. I was not the beauty standard. My skin was darker and my hair was uncontrollably thick and curly. On one hand, I wanted to fit in, but on the other hand, I wanted to break free. Through locks, I am always encountering my younger self, her insecurities and comfort zone, her ideas about what hair should look and feel like. This lock journey sometimes feels like I'm back in that place where I didn't love or take care of my hair. Chapter 2: Doubts and Fears. So months 4 through 7 was really the turning point for me and where I had the most struggle. Month 4 was the month where I was able to be way more versatile with my locks. I was able to put it in a ponytail for the first time. I was able to be more rough and not so gentle like in the baby phase, because in the baby phase, they're so gentle that anything can unravel them. But I was finally getting out of that phase and I was able to do what I want with it. And that was exciting. I was like, yes, we're making progress. But also month 4 was the longest I had to wait for my retwist. And that took a toll. That was a time where I first started having my own doubts and thinking about combing them out, because I would look in the mirror and be like, ugh, I feel so out of control, not know what to do with this. And it just feels like I'm never gonna get that retwist. I can't keep looking in the mirror and feeling this way. So month 5, I noticed that my locks were getting thicker and I absolutely loved it. Of course, I was able to be even more versatile. So for the most part, month 5, I really enjoyed it until it was time for another retwist. And that's when I started to struggle with those same doubts, those same fears, and that same anxiety all over again. Month 6 was the month that I decided that I want to learn how to do my own locks. So that was when I started doing a whole bunch of research. I started watching a whole bunch of videos. I messaged my loctician and I just asked her questions, and she's just so amazing. I was like, I cannot do this anymore because it was causing me so much anxiety, not having control over my own hair. Like, at least I want to have control over my hair. And so that was when that journey began. And when I tell you it was not easy, it's still not easy. I'm still learning and I'm still trying to get the hang of everything. Month 7 is where I am now. Month 7 has been the hardest but most joyful month overall. It's been the most joyful because I'm really getting to see my locks grow, thicken up, and just, start to look like real locks. So that's super exciting. I'm like, yes. But on the other hand, I'm learning how to retwist my hair and deal with the frizz, deal with things that make me uncomfortable. So I really have to get out of my comfort zone. Some days I would be afraid that I made the wrong choice, that I should have just kept my loose natural hair. And then other days I'll look in the mirror and be like, yeah, this was the right choice for me. I'm so happy that I did this. But each day I'm just learning to love myself even more and love myself beyond my hair. And that's something that I'm going to cherish. I'm actually really having fun with the retwist as well, but it's the same up and down feeling. At one hand, it's frustrating, but on the other hand, it's so relaxing. Like, I'll have a show on or some YouTube on, and I'll just be retwisting my hair, and it's pretty relaxing. So I kind of like that.
Chapter 3. It's been a ride. This journey has had its ups and downs, but one thing I'm certain of is I will continue to grow and learn from all of this. Facing these challenges has pushed me to look within and deal with areas that I haven't fully healed in. Childhood experiences that shaped my view, and learn to love myself beyond my hair. As Black women, we put pressure on ourselves to be put together all the time, to not hear phrases such as nappy-headed. We fear being less than because of our hair. This lock journey is helping me to let go of that pressure and the unrealistic standards I have for myself. This journey is far from over, but it's been one heck of a ride.
It's Q&A time. I posted on my Instagram story a couple weeks ago and asked for some questions, and I got about 7 questions. So the first question is, have you ever thought about putting color in your hair? And then I got another one that said color purple. I have thought about putting color in my hair, but to be honest, I really don't want to ruin my locks. And also, there's been many times where I colored my loose natural hair, and I would like it for a little bit, but then later I would regret it, and then I would be like, I'll be just waiting for it to grow out so I can just cut it off. And that's what I did when I colored my hair copper, when I colored my hair red. I'm probably not going to do it, but if I did, I would probably get honey blonde. And for me, I don't think purple would look good on me, but for you, purple might look good. So the second question is, did you ever want to comb them out? And like I said earlier, I had many instances where I really wanted to comb them out. When I have that feeling that I want to comb them out, I just go to my inspirations like Halle Bailey, or I'll go on Instagram, on my Explore page, and I see a whole bunch of beautiful women with locks. And so I'm like, you know what? The journey is worth it. Let's keep going. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, your locks are beautiful, yours are beautiful, yours are beautiful. And I just go through the line, and I'm talking about like short locks, long locks, medium length locks. I see all these beautiful locks, and I'm like, yeah, this journey is worth it. So the third question I got is, how did you get through the ugly phase? And so I personally don't believe in an ugly phase. I really think that every phase is beautiful, and it can be uncomfortable sometimes, and it may not always be appealing to you. But just remind yourself that this is not ugly. This is a part of the growing process, and it's not going to last forever. It's a journey for a reason. So getting into locks, you have to know that it's going to be hard sometimes. There's going to be days where you doubt yourself, doubt your decisions, and you may not look in the mirror and be like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. But it's a journey. Fourth question I got is, how long have you been growing your hair? And so in general, all my life, I've just had trims and a few cuts, and my locks 7 months. So I'm in love. I actually personally love the shrinkage. I know a lot of people get locks because they want to retain length, and that actually wasn't me. I really loved the short locks in the beginning because I wanted to really explore what short hair looked like me in general, because I was like, you know what? I wonder what I look like with short hair, because to me, short hair is so beautiful. Like those bobs, those are so cute. Next question I got is, who does your locks? And so I told you earlier that I would talk about my loctician, and my loctician's name was Charmaine, and she has a business. I'm going to put her business down in the description. It's called Queendom, and it's amazing. Basically, the reason why she calls it Queendom is so that every time she's doing people's hair, she's reminding them that they're a queen. And I think that's a beautiful message. So yeah, that was my old loctician, and she started out my locks, and then that's when I decided to start retwisting my own hair and start taking over. But even afterwards, I messaged her, and she still helped me to figure out how to do my own locks. So she's just amazing. Next question is, how often do I wash my locks? And let me tell you, I had this obsessive period where I was washing my locks almost every day, like every other day. I was so afraid of buildup. I was afraid of like any stinky smells. I was afraid of everything. I was like, no, I'm washing it. But now I wash it about once a week. Don't wash your locks every day. That's not a good idea. It's not, you'll dry out your locks. But I was washing them every other day, and it was not a good idea. The seventh question I have is, what are the different ways to start your locks? So there are many different ways you can start your locks. I started mine with coils. You could do 2-strand twist. You can do, what are they called? You could do instant locks. Let me see. I'm going to look up the rest of the ways because those are the main 3 ways that I know. I have my computer over here because I had to make like at least some notes, a few notes, so that I don't get off a track today. So I'm going to look it up. Okay. What are the different... Oh yeah, you can start your locks with braids. That's what my mom did. I'm going to show you a picture right here. My mom's locks are so beautiful. They're almost down to her butt. They're red and black because red is just my mom's color. I tried red. It's not my color. But my mom, she looks so good in red. But yeah, you could do braids. Interlocking, sister locks. You can do lock extensions. Oh, and you could do freeform locks. So you just basically let your hair mat up. And that's personally not my style, but I know Josiah, my little brother, definitely wanted freeform locks when he had his. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so happy that you watched to the end. And I'm just so proud of all of you. I'm proud of myself as well because I've been posting consistently. I'm proud of my locks. I'm so proud. I'm so thankful that I'm able to do YouTube, and I'm just so thankful you're here. So thank you for watching this video. Again, I know I said that already, and I hope that you enjoy your week.